I am the Obsidian Thigh, and her tears flood the night again. She searches for children who still breathe. La Llorona. The river looked different in the moonlight, Abuela said. Hungrier. We shouldn't be here so late, I whispered, but my grandmother just smiled and took my hand. Her fingers felt cold, like she had been holding ice. Nonsense, mi niña. The best stories happen after dark. We had been walking for what felt like hours, following the water's edge. The path home should have appeared by the wooden bridge, the yellow house with the tin roof. Instead, the river kept curving, leading us deeper into the trees. Tell me about La Llorona again, I said, trying to keep my voice steady. Stories made the dark feel smaller. Ah, pobrecita. Abuela's voice carried strangely in the night air, like it was coming from somewhere else. She was beautiful once, a mother who loved her children too much. The white dress appeared first, a pale smudge on the opposite bank. Then the long black hair, spreading like spilled ink across the water. The woman stood perfectly, still watching us. Miss Hijos, came the voice, soft as river stones. Donde están mis hijos? My heart hammered against my ribs. Abuela, we need to go. She can't hurt us if we don't interfere, my grandmother said, but her grip on my hand tightened. She's only looking for her babies. The woman began to move along the far shore, keeping pace with us. Her feet never seemed to touch the ground. Why did she do it? I asked. Why did she hurt them? Because love can be a terrible thing, Misa. Sometimes we hold too tight. Sometimes we can't let go. I tried to pull away, but Abuela's fingers were like iron around my wrist. When had her hands gotten so strong? Look how she searches, my grandmother whispered. Every night, the same path, the same hope. Miss Hijos, Miss Hijos. She will never stop looking. The crying started then, a sound like wind through broken glass. It seemed to come from everywhere at once. The water, the trees, the space between heartbeats. I want to go home, I said. See mi amor, home. But when I looked up, my grandmother's face was different. Older, her eyes held depths I had never seen before, dark as river water under moonlight. Abuela? I've been searching so long, she said, her voice now carrying that same hollow echo. So very, very long. The white dress across the water was gone. There was no woman on the opposite shore. There never had been. Only us and the hungry river and the sound of weeping that might have been the wind, or might have been something else entirely. When Aka mi hija, she said, leading me toward the water's edge. Come to Mama. The river was cold when it touched my feet, cold as her hands, cold as the space where trust used to live. Above us, the moon watched with silver eyes, and somewhere in the distance, a child called for her grandmother. But grandmothers, I was learning, don't always stay the same person after dark. The water was rising, or perhaps I was sinking. The difference in the end was just another story. The river remembers every cry, until the next wail beneath the moon. Thigh bonds, keep your doors locked.